Hello friends, if you've been following our channel, you'll know we've been lucky enough to enjoy some truly fantastic weather in the Hebrides. That said, our last night in Colonsay was a bit bumpy, so we decided to wait anchor and move somewhere calmer. The crew also deserved a proper rest, so we set sail for Oban, ready to make the most of the spectacular sunshine that Scotland is gifting us. Well, it wasn't always sunny. Today it's time to break out the full weather gear. The captain, as always, steady at the helm, while the crew takes full advantage and enjoy a cozy breakfast down below. Luckily the weather soon improved. We even managed to hoist the sails, giving the engine a bit of support and squeezing maybe an extra knot. Our course took us near the great reach of Corryvreckan, between Jura and Scarborough, an area of fierce currents and whirlpools that can be treacherous during spring times. There, the tidal streams can reach more than 8 knots and build huge breaking seas. It's only safe to pass under very specific conditions. Today thought the sea was calm, because we timed it perfectly at the slack tide, that brief pause between flows. From there we carried on towards the island of Corryvreckan, and soon after we lined up our approach into Oban, an easy, well-equipped marina, where the crew could finally enjoy hot showers and recharge on land. That is, if I manage to remember the code that actually opens the gates, of course. In Oban, there are two marinas. The first is on the island of Corryvreckan, just across the water. It's the larger marina, ideal for longer stays, although you do need to catch a little ferry taxi into town. The other option is in the North Pier pontoons, right here in the heart of Oban. The rule is simple, maximum 3 nights, and it's first come, first served. That means you can almost always find a spot, and if not, you just wait a while at anchor until one frees up. For short visits like ours, it's perfect. Plus everything is within walking distance, shops, restaurants, and of course, those long dreamed of hot showers. What a difference from yesterday! Marisa is now safe and snug in the marina, and lasts for a couple of nights. And we are heading out to explore the town. After all, we are on holidays. There are moments when the sea seems to stand still, and the day says goodbye, with a silence that speaks louder than words. Out here, you begin to understand why Scotland captures the hearts of those who sail her coast. The sky turns crimson, as if the day is burning in its last breath. The sun sinks behind Corryvreckan, and beyond, the shadow of Mull reminds us that the journey is far from over.
Double and give it to the next person.
On the end there, with the trees. It actually looks like something from Sweden. Right? These islands.
We also took time to visit some local business, a chocolate factory, an ice cream parlor, because it can't all be whiskey and beer. But as night fell, while the captain slept, the crew met a truly charismatic character, Michael, with his guitar and above all, his beloved ukulele. Someone later come across him in Belfast and even make this TikTok video. And then I bump into him myself, right in my own marina, in Bangor.
Ay, la bamba. Very good.
But let's leave Michael and his ukulele behind and turn our eyes back to Oban. For sailors, this place is much more than just a marina. It's the getaway of the inner Hebrides and a safe haven after long days on the open sea. The bay itself is well sheltered by the island of Corryvreckan, which has made Oban a natural anchorage for centuries. Today, alongside the modern marinas, the harbour is alive with ferries, fishing boats and yachts, all coming and going with the rhythm of the tides. The town is enlarged, but from the waterfront it feels vibrant. There are boaters, chandlers and everything a sailor might need before heading out to the islands. And as evening falls, when the lights begin to twinkle along the shore, you understand why so many sailors have made Oban not only a starting point, but also a place they are always happy to return to. Although, if you do return, my advice is maybe don't do it by paddleboard, especially right after a change of shift at the Harbour Master's office. Because if he didn't see you leave, but suddenly spots you paddling back in, things can get confusing. So there he was, the Harbour Master, spotting two paddleboarders sticking into the marina unannounced, determined to investigate. Marinas are protected, after all. You can't just paddle in without permission. Oi, hang on a second. How did you get in here? No radio, no call, nothing. What do you mean? Well, you can't just paddle in like that. But we are from that yacht over here. Oh, that yacht, is it? And how am I supposed to know you are from that yacht if you don't tell me anything? Yes, that's your boat. My mom's over there. Oh, your mom is over there, is she? Well then, I'll just have a word with your mom, shall I? And I don't have much more to add about our stop in Oban. Marisa rests safely here in the marina, while we made the most of a few final hours ashore. But it was already time to turn our thoughts back to the sea, checking the lines, plotting our course, and getting everything ready for tomorrow's passage. The forecast was in our favor, with winds set to carry us through the Sound of Mull. We'll be leaving Oban, crossing the Sound, and taking you with us to Tobermory, a colourful harbour full of life. Another adventure on board of Marisa, and we'll love for you to join us. For now, we'll leave you with a little preview for departure from Oban on the way to Tobermory. See you soon!